I was just sitting back doing a little bit of reflecting, and I truly had the realization that I've truly entered an abundant mindset. See, a lot of people, and don't get me wrong, this is one way to see abundance in your life, but when people are trying to attract abundance, they want physical things. They want money. They want stuff. They want a home, a car. They're attracting abundance like that because it's something physical, it's something tangible. But you can also have abundance when it comes to like your mental willpower. I have an abundance of energy. I have an abundance of willpower. I have an abundance of discipline. This is what happens when you have a lot of everything, because then that's something, when you are abundant and you know that the universe will always provide for you no matter what, you can't lose anything. You are always protected. You're always going to have enough. Whatever it is that you need, you're always going to have enough. But you have to instill this. This has to be real for you. You can say a bunch of words, and at first it does start off as just some words that you're saying to yourself because you in your present moment cannot believe it. I'm not abundant. Look at this. I don't have this. I don't have that. But you see that? That shows you're not abundant. You just said you're not. You are the one that summons all the energies into your world. So when you say, I am not, no, I'm not there yet, or I don't have that, well, there's a reason why. You don't have an abundance mindset. Someone with abundance knows that everything that they want is going to come into their life no matter what. But then, one of my videos I made a long time ago is sometimes life will give you more than you asked for. And that will only go further to show how abundant you truly are. I'm at the point now where I'm abundant. I'm abundant with the topics that I can have conversation with. You feel me? And I love to go to crystal shops. I recommend if you're bored and you just want to practice your social skills, there's two places you can go. One lower vibrational, because I know people are in different places in their lives, and one high vibrational. The first one, talk to your bartenders. Go to the bar, get some water, and just talk to the bartender, whether they're friendly or whether they're an asshole. It's like, go talk to them. That will give you some practice. They're literally paid to stand there all day. They are great conversationalists. Believe me. The second place you can go to is a crystal shop. Hey, I'm really new to crystals. Could you give me one that, helps me a little bit better to vocalize myself? And they'll probably point you in the direction of lapis lazuli, a bunch of blue stones. Hold on, let me get you right here. The top one, I got one hand, but the top one, the bright blue one is opalite, and the one right beneath it, that other blue one, is lapis lazuli. These are things that like speakers and orators and presenters should definitely be working with a lot. It opens up the throat chakra. A lot of the times, not 100% of the time, but a lot of the times, the color of the crystal shows you which chakra it works with. And either way, just do a Google search. Oh, this is garnet. What does this do? Oh, this is malachite. What does this do? This is moldavite. Let me check out what this does. And then sometimes you'll figure something out. But actually, that's a very good segue that I said moldavite. Because some of y'all are going to realize you get into these crystals, for example, and it's very important to have an abundant mindset when it comes to those. Because number one, you have to remember these crystals are just energy balls, energy rocks. Just look at it like that. It's just a rock of energy that gives off a certain type of frequency. That's why they call these the benefits. The frequency that it gives off helps your body get in tune with something. But when you look at some of these damn crystals, I can't even lie, I found my new hobby. Because you walk in there, you be, oh, how much is this? Oh my God, is that a comma? You see what I'm saying? Now, some people don't got it like that. I don't got it like that right now. You see what I'm saying? But whenever I walk away and I see something, I see it in my mind, but I manifest me having that thing. I see it either I have the funds necessary to get it, or somehow, some way it enters my life. You do not need money in this world to get the things that you want. Sometimes you will get something of equal or greater value from the universe. Okay, we know that you think you want that, but we're just going to give you this. And when you're in an abundant mindset, you don't sit here and be, why didn't I get that one thing that I wanted? You're grateful for the thing that you did get. Plus one, or you're going to sit there and look at the minus one, the thing that you quote lost, that you missed out on, or the thing that you actually got into your life. That's one way to check if you are living an abundant lifestyle. You feel me? It's like, once again, you need to get away from just looking at the physical to justify your abundant mindset. If somebody throws a curveball your way, do you have enough know-how? Are you abundant in ingenuity to figure out the question, to figure out a rebuttal, to figure out a response, to figure out the answer? Are you that full of information that you know how to go out here and get this physical thing? You don't even need to use manifestation or metaphysics to get it. No, I got the basic physical level skills to go get this money. This is easy. I ain't got to worry about that. Hey, more power to you. But then I'm not saying limit yourself. We're abundant. So I got so much energy. I master the physical realm. I'm gonna go use the mental and the spiritual realm too to compound this growth that I'm experiencing right now. See, when you're abundant, there's a difference between abundant and greedy. You can always want more, and we are space dust. We carry on traits from the universe. The universe is in a constant state of motion, in a constant state of expansion. Therefore, we should be too. It's okay to want more. It's okay to desire more. It's okay because you are abundant. You're always looking out, well, what's the next thing? What's the next thing? But the difference between that abundance and greed is appreciation. Awareness of what's going on. This came into my life based off of my vibration. I wouldn't have gotten this if I didn't have an abundant mindset. I wouldn't have been aware of this. I wouldn't have accepted this if I didn't have an abundant mindset. Okay, this is where I'm at now. This is what I got. This is what I've been blessed with. Let's keep moving forward. And when you give off that energy of gratitude, that's the energy you're sending off to the cosmos, to your God, to Buddha, to Allah, to whoever. You're sending that energy up to them, and that's what they see. That's my belief. I talk to the divine feminine, the divine goddess up there, wherever she's at, we're out up there, in here, whatever. I just do that to get us all on the same page. But nevertheless, it's like abundance is something that has to be practiced for some. It has to be practiced. It starts off as words. I am rich. I am abundant. I am living in my mansion. I am hardworking. I am driven. I am unable to give up. I am persistent. You see what I'm saying? It starts off as words, but how have you been programmed otherwise? How did you learn your ABCs? Through repetition. Now, if I say your ABCs, you don't question it. It's so natural to you. A, B, C, D. You can't even just say A, B. You have to sing it like the song because that's how you heard it over and over and over. The same way that you learn that, you can go learn abundance. You see what I'm saying? Just put it in the background. I am abundant. But then what I'm saying is add a little bit more energy to it. Emotion, energy in motion. You have to add that feeling of the wish. Feeling is the secret. So I am abundant, or I'm abundant. Yo, I am abundant. I am abundant. I am abundant. I am abundant. Yo, I'm abundant. Versus I am abundant. I am abundant. You see what I'm saying? Which one do you think is going to make more of an impact on you at a personal level? Yo, I'm abundant. I am abundant. I am abundant. If I read this 25 times, then that will be my method. Don't get me wrong, there's different methods, like scripting, for example. You write it over and over and over, because that's another way that you can instill this in you. Scripting is writing out your thoughts, essentially. You write out an affirmation over and over. For example, in school, in college, the way that I studied is I literally just went into the book and I just wrote down the book. That's what I did. I just wrote down the book, because not only am I reading it, I'm writing it, but I'm reading it, I'm processing it, and I'm writing it, and I'm visualizing as I'm writing. So it makes it more real. It made the information stick with me more. For some people, that's a waste of time. For some people, that's genius. You have to find your own thing. You can script it, you can manifest it, you can do rituals, spells, incense, surround yourself with certain crystals, flowers, whatever. But here's a slight little caveat, okay? There's a certain point where you are going out to these crystals to bring abundance to you. You have to remember something. Like attracts like. You wouldn't have picked up that crystal, for example, if it didn't match what you already had within you. You understand? What you need to understand, these tools are here to amplify what is already in you. You should not be relying on the crystals, relying on the rituals, relying on the herbs, the procedures. You shouldn't be relying on them, because we are the source of everything. We are the 0 point of every fractal. If you go look at Fibonacci sequence, pi, the golden ratio, every single line, it starts off somewhere. That's you. And every decision that you make forms a new fractal. And off of that fractal, when you're living off of this decision, you can make a whole new another one. That's another fractal. So what fractals, what levels of existence, what planes of existence are you living in? One where you're begging for people, you never have enough, you're always ungrateful, and you keep on seeing that reflecting in your world, and you keep blaming everyone else? That means you're stuck in your root chakra. Or are you living in another world where everything comes to you effortlessly? Things that you didn't even ask for, that you didn't even know you needed, to show up on the perfect time. You feel me? This is what manifestation is. This is what creating your life is. This is what happens when you break out from the barriers that have been placed upon us. We got this. We have the power, but it starts with you having the right mindset. And I do think that abundance is a very good place to start. Abundance, discipline, healthy. You know, I am abundance. I am knowledgeable. I am intellectual. Go as far as to say I am a master, because then you will be put on a bridge of instinct. You've decreed a thing, but your physical life doesn't reflect it. So there's some discontinuity there. So that's why the universe will go in to fix itself around that thing that you decreed. Some words are more powerful than others, and you'll have to tweak it as you go. But this should definitely get you started, get you on an abundant mindset. To the next one.